So I've been going through the rookies here in preseason, a little J.J. McCarthy, a little Caleb Williams. Yesterday, Bo Nix. Today, let's go with Jayden Daniels, the new starting quarterback for the Washington Commanders. Really done a nice job in preseason. Not much play in the first game, a little bit more here in the second game. So let's break down what I'm liking and just a little nuance and details of his game. All right, so this first one, you're going to look at it and you're going to say, really not any big deal here. He's going to throw a wide receiver screen. So what, Kurt? So what? I'll tell you what I love about it is I just want you to watch him, that he never sets his feet. So this becomes a huge deal. And you're going to say, why? Why does it matter if I quickly set my feet and get this screen out here or I don't settle my feet? So again, as you watch him, you see, it's catch, kind of fade, and throw, okay? What does that do? It does a couple things. Now, would like to see his eyes maybe down the field a little bit longer. Keep your eyes down the field. So these guys on the back end are reading your eyes. They're thinking maybe a pass down the field, and then get your eyes to the receiver late. But the biggest thing is, and the biggest problem or hurdle when we're throwing wide receiver screens is this defensive end right here. This defensive end who's coming free, we're letting him go so we can get the tackle out to block in front of it. We let him go, and he attacks the quarterback. Okay, so when we set our feet and our arm goes up in the air, this defensive end knows exactly where to attack. Attack the right arm. Attack the throwing lane because I've set the throwing lane with my feet and with my arm. When we fade away, now this guy is trying to cut down the space. He's trying to get to us. He's got to change his course to be able to try to match our course. And we never give him a set or an angle or a position to attack because he has no idea when we're going to throw this football. We're fading, boom, ball's out of our hands, and he has no chance to really gauge where to attack on the quarterback. So it's a little thing. But young quarterbacks that are out there, coaches that are out there, teach your guys on these wide receiver screens to learn how to make these throws without their feet. Okay, I already talked about the first reason why. Second reason why is oftentimes when we catch and try to flip our feet really, really fast, okay, it makes us move too fast and we're not accurate with the throw. If you've got the ability to make the throw without your feet, like Jayden Daniels does right here, we can be slow, methodical, we can be under control. We throw this with our core and not our feet, and we're not trying to yank the ball out there or be too quick with it because we're trying to get the ball out fast, too quick with it where we're inaccurate with the throw. So it's just a little thing with the ball, but can be a huge thing. It can be a big play simply by being able to avoid that defensive end and get the ball out accurately. All right, here's what Jayden Daniels has done really well, does really well in this game. Is I always say, make the game as easy as possible, as quickly as possible. Now, what does that mean? Well, the first thing it means is that anytime you like your matchup and you get a one-on-one, don't worry about your three-man concept over here and having to read all these bodies over here. Hey, if I've got a one-on-one, get back, take your one-on-one, throw it, and make a completion. This is what made Tom Brady so great. He never got impatient. He never got hung up with all of this stuff over here when he had a one-on-one matchup that he liked or a look by the defense that he likes. Come back and take it. Boom, great throw, puts it on the back shoulder. Okay, I'd love to see him not hitch here. Okay, so stick it into that back foot, hold on the back foot instead of having to get his feet back set underneath him, but still decent timing and a good ball to the outside edge. All right, so what do you see here? Same thing. I got one-on-one. I got a stop route over here. Nobody's impeding it. Now, it looks like maybe we got a post or an in back over to this side, and then check down's coming underneath it. But he comes back. He knows they rotate down to the front side. Safety rotates back. So, gets back, sees the rotation, takes the one-on-one, brings his guy back down the stem. What does it mean, bring your guy back down the stem? Okay, so his receiver's going to turn here. Now the defender's going to be right on top of him. So what we want to do is we want to throw him back down. We don't necessarily just want to keep it on his body. We want to throw him back down the stem. Watch this throw. Watch how it brings the receiver back. See that? Tight coverage. Bring him back down and outside. Ball away from the defender. Great placement. Great read. Finding your one-on-one. Exactly what we're looking for. Boom. What are we going to do again? Same thing. Look at all the bodies, right? All the bodies are over there. Everybody's over there. The back's cross keying right here. So we're bringing all the bodies. What do we got? We got a one-on-one. Third straight play. Come back. Got your one-on-one. Take it. Again, like to see him a little bit quicker with his feet. Notice the receiver sitting there waiting on the ball. Allows the defender to get back in the mix a little bit. But regardless, I love the fact that he's just one-on-one, one-on-one, one-on-one. Make the game easier as fast as you can. Okay. So just mirrored routes here. Go a corner concept, and out in the corner. And out in the corner on both sides. Back checking down here. Okay, if you get the right look. Okay, we really want to high-low the corner. If we get a roll to cover 2, one of these corners roll up. We get a high-low with the corner and the out. These corners want to stay back like they do here in a quarters look. Okay, the first thing we're looking for is, can we get leverage on one of these outside linebackers? We get leverage, we take it. Otherwise, we drop it down to the back. Okay, but it's like everything. Get set fast. Get set fast. Okay, whatever that means, depending on the look, get set fast. Because what you're going to notice is Jayden Daniels' feet are going to go this direction. Okay, as he steps and sets, see his feet? Boom. Where his feet go? His feet are setting out this way as he's trying to make this out throw. What's going to happen? He's going to miss it to his left, right? He's going to miss it wide because his feet aren't lined up, and a big part of that is get set. Get set and hold. Be ready for them to break out of this. He's not quite set, takes another hop. Late getting this out. Now he's got to yank the football and misses. Little things. Don't see it a lot. Something that he can definitely clean up at times is his feet getting away from him and going in different directions because he's so talented with his arm. Okay, I love this. Okay, so you got choices here. They're going to run a little pop with a flat backside. They're going to run a play I call spout to this side. Okay, so first thing we're looking at, I got corner off. If I've got corner off, I know that I'm going to have some sort of advantage to the front side, but it all starts with, do I have the quick out? Is this guy going to buzz hard enough to take the quick out? Okay, as we see here, nope, definitive, hits the back foot, corners off, this guy doesn't buzz, boom, take your quick out. Exactly what he does right here. Make it easy. See it pre-snap, know what you're looking at, get set, get the ball out. Okay, the other option would have been they're going to bring pressure backside. Now, we're not hot. We're going to protect this to the backside, so I don't have to be worried about that. But once they bring pressure from the backside, that means they're dropping one guy down to this side to cover 2. That would have been another option if he sees the pressure right there. You see it. Easy pitch and catch to the back right here. If you see that pressure, see pressure, attack pressure. See pressure, replace pressure in most situations. But he had an alert over here, so it didn't really matter. I'm going to come back. I'm going to take my alert. Boom, ball's on the money. Nice completion. All right, not really sure what we've got going down here. Okay, so this guy looks like he's running a go route. He's running some sort of a choice. Okay, details. Details are everything. It's not just really about Jayden Daniels, but never go inside on a go route. When we got cover 2, especially when there's a guy inside of us that's running a choice. What we want to do is we got to force what we call an MOR, a must outside release. I'm trying to get this guy to jam me, widen me, maybe even carry me out here to create more space for the choice. Okay, not sure who that is. Is that Terry right there? Scary Terry. Mistake right there, because what happens? When he goes inside, brings the vision of the corner to the choice route, and it squeezes him down, right? Instead of widening to the sideline on the go route, he tightens everything because he goes inside with Terry. Then it also hurts Terry because Terry now has become closer to the deep safety. So it hurts this play all the way around when you run an inside release go route choice underneath. We squeeze the choice with two guys. We make that one harder. We squeeze the space. We don't stretch. We don't have a chance for the whole shot because we go inside and bring ourselves closer to the safety. So really not a lot good happening on this particular play. And then Jayden just kind of flips this up. I'm not really sure what we're trying to do. Might just be a throwaway. But let's go back to the next phase here, okay? Pressure. It's always one of those things that we look at with young quarterbacks. How do you handle pressure? Do you understand what's going on with pressure? Okay, so they've got their 3 receiver side over here, okay? So what I like to do when I've got a 3 receiver side, okay, is I like to slide away from it, okay? So notice we've got 5 guys blocking because the tight end free releases, the back free release. We've got 5 guys blocking. We want to go to the 5 most dangerous guys. Okay, so it would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are the 4 defensive linemen. So we'd like to go to them if possible. Okay, and then the furthest backside linebacker is this guy. So that would be my 5th guy right there. So it would be the 4 down and the weak side linebacker or away from our 3 receiver side. But what I want you to notice is they walk this linebacker up right here. Okay, so there's one of 2 things the offensive line could do on this play. We could go big on big. So now it becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Still going to take the big guys, the 4 down linemen, and because the other linebacker is walked up over the center, we're going to take him as well, and now the quarterback would be hot off of either one of these guys. If we slid to this backside backer, then we would be hot off of either of these guys, okay? But the other thing that you can do is you can full slide this, which is what Washington does right here. So remember I said we are going to block away from our 3 receiver side. So that means our hots, our quick throws, are going to be to our 3 receiver side. So knowing that, the other thing that we can do is we can full slide this with our offensive line, meaning now we're going to leave the front side defensive end free. And we're going to go to the most dangerous 5 guys away from our 3 receivers, okay? So follow me. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to slide all of our offensive linemen back here. That means I'm hot off of the defensive end or anybody else that comes off that side, but I have options over there. Okay, you see it. I got options. I got a quick here, or more importantly, I've got a quick swing right there. But you see, both those guys come, so I'm hot off of those 2 guys. I go away from it. It's hard for me to gauge how long I have, what I can really do. And so he goes away from the pressure, misses the hot here, and then ends up turning it into a throwaway when he's got an easy hot completion to the front side. Coming to understand protections. One of the hardest things. A lot of teams run pure progression. They don't ask quarterbacks to throw hot. Well, teams are going to pressure you at this level. They're going to find ways to attack you. Miami does that here. They create a hot. They're forcing the young guy to read, okay, do I take the pop? Do I take the swing? Or do I miss it completely and throw it away on the backside? Right? See up here, 3rd down. It's 3rd down. We throw this. I don't know if we get it, but we got a chance. We throw this. I don't know if we get it, but we got a chance. Okay? Now, we don't have anything over here, and we already talked about why. Now, Jayden Daniels is stuck, and he's got to just whip this thing up in the air and throw it away. It's either a long field goal or a punt instead of giving ourselves a chance. Really well done here off the play action. We get the play action, trying to read the split of these linebackers. Okay, we got 2 safeties high, coming back, trying to replace that off the play action. We get those guys to step up. Boom. Okay, little off on his technique. You'll notice he never really gets into his back foot. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can't really slow it down here, but you can kind of see if I'm going to put it in fast motion. Watch his back foot. His back foot never really hits the ground. He kind of hits it and picks it back up again, which means his weight is in the front. Can't pick up your back foot if your weight is in the back. His weight is in the front. See that? Little boom, boom with his back foot, meaning his weight's up front, doesn't have full power, can't create the direction with the back foot, kind of yanking this ball out of here. Still gets a completion, but could have been a huge play. Come out, put this on your tight end right here. We got some run after catch if we're accurate. Just sped it up a little bit. His feet and his weight got up front, caused a little bit of inaccuracy. So you see a little bit of that technique stuff that he could clean up. Okay, I like this stuff, right? It's the RPO game. It's pretty easy stuff here, but I always like when quarterbacks can understand pressure, see pressure. Don't panic. They understand if the pressure comes off that side, we're just going to pop this out to the outside. It's a great pressure answer with these RPOs. Hand the football off. If this guy goes running out here, once he turns and comes, hey, this guy's got to come down, kick the ball out to your receiver, and give ourselves a chance. All right. Trying to get a double move over here. Here, stutter, go. Okay. Then they're going to come with the cross right here. Back going there. Big in. And then they're going to run an out over here. Okay, so let's read through it. You go back to look at the double move. Feel the corner is too far off. No problem. Could work and come to this here, or it looks like he goes back here because it's 3rd and long, and he looks for this big in over here. All right? And again, nuance and details to football. Okay, we're trying to throw this big in. What do you notice about this? The underneath receiver is breaking out. Why is he breaking out? Right? The whole goal is to overload, but this becomes pure progression. Hey, it's 1. Hey, it's 2. It's 3. It's 4. Pure progression. So we got guys running to a whole bunch of different zones. Just envision if this receiver right here just runs right there. He runs right there. We get a big in up over the top. Okay? Now we put this guy in a bind. We don't allow the corner to come off and cover the out or have the chance to cover the out. We put all the pressure on this guy right here to make a decision. Okay, we're trying to throw the big in. Run up here and hook. Okay, he's looking. Look his eyes. He's looking. Oh, this guy's breaking out. No problem. I'm going to keep dropping deep and I'm going to cover the in. Okay, even if he covers the in. Look at me as a quarterback. Right? Now, this corner continues to drop, but even though we're going to throw this, we've got a guy in position to make the tackle. I'd rather have my guy right here, so if this guy wants to get deep, I throw it. Now, look what you got. Look at how deep this defender is. If we run that hook right there, and again, I don't know, maybe we run the hook, and we'll just say it's right here. Okay, it's at the 26-yard line. We complete that right there, and we've got to get to here. Okay? Might not be the throw we want to make, but because we forced this guy to go deep and cover and we replaced his responsibility, now we at least got a chance to catch it, get close. Maybe we can even go for it, cut down the field goal here, but we're trying to put pressure on a defender. Put a defender in conflict. We don't do it here. Corner can cover that. In, he can cover that. We're going to go there, okay? We're going here. Now, I like this. This over-under here could have been a chance to put this outside linebacker type in conflict if he would have waited and gone that route. But he decided to work to the end, and we've kind of run through our zones, and you see it. No real chance because the corner, what? The corner has no responsibility at this point. Once the receiver goes inside, he can come off and tackle this. That's why we want to put one guy in conflict on these different plays against zone coverage so he can't be right. Probably the right decision by Jayden Daniels. We just didn't give him a true opportunity to have success because of the little nuance of the play and not putting one guy in conflict to give ourselves a chance to maybe pick up that 3rd down.